Are you leaving money on the table with your welcome emails? Most e-commerce brands send out a welcome series and simply forget about it. But what if I told you that simply resending your first welcome email could significantly boost your revenue? In today's video, I'm going to show you a simple tweak in your email strategy. Resending your welcome series 1 can lead to a surprising increase in sales. Stick around to learn how you can easily implement this tactic and maximize your revenue without any extra effort. Just a quick introduction. The welcome series is a critical touchpoint in your email marketing strategy, especially for e-commerce businesses. It sets the tone for future communication and begin the relationship building process with new subscribers. So the first email in your welcome series is particularly important because it makes the first impression. Occasionally, resending this initial email can be beneficial under certain circumstances. So why should you resend your welcome series email 1? Increase visibility. Not all emails are open the first time around. There's inbox clutter, timing, and lack of immediate relevance that can cause your first welcome email to be overlooked. Resending the email ensures that you maximize visibility and give your message another chance to catch the recipient's attention. There's also improved open rates. By resending your welcome email to non-openers with a slightly altered subject line or at a different time, you can potentially increase your overall open rates. This leads to greater engagement right from the onset of your relationship with the subscriber. Then there's enhanced engagement. Subscribers who miss the first email might miss out on critical information about your brand and your offer. Resending the email ensures that more subscribers are well informed and engaged. And lastly, there is an A/B testing opportunity. Resending allows you to test different elements of your emails. For instance, just tweaking the subject line or the email design might provide insights on what works best for your audience. Mathematical justification for resending welcome email 1. Understand the potential impact of resending your welcome email 1. Consider the following. Original send is 10,000 subscribers in the last 30 days. The original open rate is 40%, which equals to about 4,000 opens, and there are 6,000 non-openers. Let's say there's a 10% conversion in your first email in your welcome series, and the average order value is $60. So 4,000 times 10% equals 400, and then 400 times 60 equals 24,000 in revenue generated. And now we want to resend to non-openers. So the expected open rate for resends are around 15%. We've seen this anywhere from 15 to 25%. We want to be more conservative here than the original as these are non-opens. So by having this resend to non-openers, we get an additional 15% of opens of that 16,000 subscribers that never open our emails, which equals another 900 in opens. So the total open with our resend to non-openers would be 4,000 plus 900, which means our total open is 4,900. So just by resending our first emails to subscribers, we're essentially boosting our open rate of our first email from 40% to 49%. And then 10% conversion of the $60 of the 4,900 opens. 4,900 times 10% equals 490. 490 times 60 equals 29,400 in revenue generated. There's a $5,400 difference just by resending your first welcome email. And then here are the best practices when you're doing this. Resending the first email in your welcome series can substantially benefit your marketing efforts by increasing engagement and providing a second chance to communicate with subscribers who may have missed your initial image. But here are a few best practices to consider. Timing. You want to wait a day or two before resending to give subscribers a chance to engage with the original email. And then for segmentation, we only want to resend to those that never open our first email. And then we want to modify it. Slightly alter the subject line or even the pre-header text to make it different from the first send. And then monitor and analyze. You want to keep an eye on the performance of both the original email and the resend. And then just use this data to refine your approach on your future sends. So the next part of this document will serve as a guide to strategically leverage the resending of your welcome email to enhance engagement and effectiveness of your email marketing efforts. So here's a step-by-step guide. First, you have to have a welcome series. And then you want to add a conditional split under your welcome series. What the heck? Then number 2, we want to add a conditional split under your welcome series email 1. And it will look like this once you finish. Then number 4, we want to define our conditional settings like this. And the reason we do this is because this will make it so that we're only sending to recipients who did not open our first welcome series email 1. And here are the definitions. When someone has done or not done, person has opened email where message equals X at least once over all time. And then once you have that done, we have to find our email 1 message ID, or you can use the drop down. To find our email 1 message ID, you want to click view details in the first email. And now you want to take this ID and put it into our settings here that equals to that message. And then you want to set up the rest of the flow like this, where the no path directs the automation to resend the first email if they didn't open the first email. There you go. This is how you resend your welcome email 1 to non-openers. Hope you enjoyed this guide.